Okay, so what we're doing right now, we're reassembling actually my kind of pistol. It's going to be radio control pistol that's going to be assembled on a big 1/5 scale RC, and it's a big monster truck. Now I 3D print most of those parts, and now I was having a flaw in my design. This hose over here that hook up to the canister for the air, it's a very bad idea to have it right there. So what I'm doing right now, I'm removing it, and it will sit in the other side from the outside here, this way, and then I can put whatever size container I want. Additionally, I can actually make this thing longer and go somewhere else and have it actually on the vehicle itself. So I need to close this thing back together and then figure out where I want it to be and where it's going to be the best way. It's kind of like a project that I design in my hand without a lot of drawing. This is the trigger mechanism going with a servo. It's kind of like, it will be very cool, and let's just watch me closing it together and we'll go from there. Very important, those bearings are super important. This is the secret of this thing pivoting. Now, what I want to do over here, I'm gonna put here a little bit of glue, so when I close those screws, it's gonna stay over there. Usually you want to put Loctite, since it's plastic to plastic and it's create thread over here, but I'm gonna put a little bit Gorilla Glue, because with the Gorilla Glue it will create plastic that will stick to the 3D print parts, and then it's actually can be very useful for me. We'll need something a little bit longer. What I'm doing, I'm just trying to kind of coat the inside, just so when it's dry it will create another layer of breakable thread, so I can break it out whenever I want it. And just by adding a little bit glue, it will go back. You don't really need to do that. I'm doing it just so 3D print material don't like to be threaded. It's usually failing, so I'm trying to make something that will work a little bit better. Before we continue with this, we need to put our roller. This is our roller, and this is gonna go right there. And I need to find the right markings that I left. So let's see, X with the X. There it is. And this will also square it out for me, so I know it's set up the right way. Now you have to adjust it just so the hole will be in the right place. Now, this entire thing is this pivots mechanism right now. That's going to go much higher and much lower. And then this will sit on the axle that I'm going to show in a second. I just want to make sure that everything is here set up the right way, and I need to retorque all the screws. Yeah, they're good actually. This is good, this is good. And now after it's all closed, we need to tighten those screws that keep it square. Okay, so now this mechanism is going to work good. I can already see that I can just take this and set it up right there, that it will be perfect for me for the balancing option that I need, so this will be perfect. I guess I should just 3D print a nicer piece that will sit on the back of that, and then we'll hook up the air container right there. It will work a little bit better, but I'm still trying to figure that out. I already have one screw here that it can actually cover, but I want to have it a little bit more stable platform. Yeah, just gonna 3D print another piece that will sit on top of that, right behind the servo, and it will balance the entire gun platform. Now let's go back real quick to the other assembly. I will come back in a second. Okay, so this is the rotating platform. So what I did, I took like a bicycle sprocket, front sprocket and a rear sprocket. I 3D print this mount that will fit inside right there, and then this entire thing will fit inside of a servo right there inside, and all needed to be done is just like it's a continuous servo, just to set it up to wherever we want it. Now this gun piece will sit on top, so let's set up the chain and show you how it's actually going to work. Bicycle chain, when they kind of get strapped, it's a pain in the butt to deal with, so make sure it's not happening to you if you build one of those. Ooh-wee, got complicated. Okay, these need to be pretty tight over here. We have the stretcher. Okay, and then okay, so the system right now will be moving with a servo kind of this way. Now the only thing that's left for me to do is to put another servo here that's gonna go up and down and hold it solid, and this is the next thing I'm gonna do right now.